Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking, how does a real gamer approach this fight? And that's an interesting question. I can sit here and tell you a bunch of lies like everyone else, or we can watch actual footage of a real gamer downloading the ancient Leshen in real time. And I think that's why we're all here. Alright, now, the first thing you'll notice is that there's another gamer here. That's right. Real gamers sometimes bring backup. Here's the things I knew going into this fight. Ancient Leshen has a lot of health. One gamer is not enough to take down all that health. This is the third time I fought this guy. Okay, the first time he did a crow blast and I didn't know what it was, and I just stood there. I died and some other guys died and we failed the mission. Okay, the second time, Rosemary Ann here got caught by some kind of vine attack and needed help, and I didn't help because I didn't know what was happening. That happened twice. And then we talked about it. We figured out you could do a flash bug or do the fire move or something. Now real quick, you saw me do an SOS flare. That's 2 more people that will back me up in this mission. And you'll notice I'm following Rosemary Ann because I don't actually know where the ancient Leshen is. So if you don't know where something is, you just follow someone else that knows where the enemy is. I also tried to get my cat to put down a... he didn't do anything. It doesn't matter. We're here at the ancient Leshen. I throw down the rocks. Easy damage. But just a few more tips. You should probably sit close to the TV because I was sitting kind of far away and he's hard to see. And you'll notice that I turn around a lot in this first area, especially because I don't know where he is really. He's blending in pretty good. And you see, I'm here feeling him out. I didn't get very far in the last 2 attempts. I only did the original hunt with Gerald like twice, so I don't really understand this guy. That clean damage. Looking back, I'd recommend maybe normal shot if you're using a bow gun. A normal shot build because you're going in with the spread ammo like a real gunner, but you're getting hit by these birds a lot. And there is good, you could space it out so you don't get hit by the birds. There's a lot going on in this fight, and you wanna play safe. So maybe if you're not as good a gamer as I am, go with normal shot. If you're real, maybe stick to the spread. Get good. That's what they say.
It's calling Jagras. You might be able to weaken its ability to summon monsters. monsters by damaging its parts.
So yeah, notice here. Here's a strat. You put down the health fountain, and you stand in it. You get your health back. A lot of people don't know that. You know, he calls out these Jagras to shoot them. A lot of people don't do that. They just try to pretend they're not there. You see the red line there? It's not very bright, but if you have it, that means he's on you. He's looking at you. You know, you just gotta run away when he does that. Run away, kill the Jagras. Let everyone else fight the dude. You run away. Right? Don't play his game. That's what a real gamer does. You play on your own terms. Also, it's hard to tell what he's doing. All his moves look the same. You know, he crouches. The birds are easy. I mean, I'm not dodging them, but you can see that coming. He does those ground moves. You know, is he gonna do the big ground move? Is he gonna do the pinning ground move? Is he gonna do the ground move where he throws more vines? Which ground move is it? It's hard to tell.
The Leshen's starting to move. Stay on its tail, but be careful.
Also, I will say that this is probably the first hunt that the handler is actually useful in, because she actually lets you know what's happening. You know, usually she's not doing anything. But this time she'll tell you if someone's pinned down, so you pay attention to the handler in this fight. Because you will fail it if you don't. As you can see, if you're playing with an organized team, you probably won't need to come to camp every time after each phase, but you know, that's if you have a team. With a lot of gamers, you know, we ain't always rolling with a full squad, you know, so you playing on these SOS flares. You know, make sure you're doing your own part. You're keeping your bullets. You know, you're keeping your sharps. No, interesting.
We have an emergency.
See right there, she's gonna say that every time. Every time. That's when you flash. You flash him with the flash bugs. Alright, he gives a thumbs up. He got saved. You know, giving respect to a real gamer. So already you can see I'm kind of downloading them, you know. Right there, trying to find the spacing where I don't get hit by the birds. I get it at the end, but you know.
We have an emergency.
There it is again. She's a handler. Being very helpful. You gotta notice things like this.
We have an emergency.
Every time. See me crafting more flash bugs, you know. Someone stays pinned down, they're gonna die. You're gonna fail the mission. Do you notice taking a lot of chip damage? You know, probably not doing my part. Really? Right there, I should have healed my bro there, but I didn't because I wasn't really paying. I was looking out for myself. And I wasn't looking out for everyone else. And you gotta keep track of everything in this fight. You know, there's a lot going on in this fight. Handler probably should have said something, but she didn't. You notice I just doing that. You know, I'm trying to get the fire blast. I think it. My understanding is it gets rid of the birds. So you get rid of the birds, that means you could go in. See, is that the pin move or is that a different move? I still don't know. You notice I'm not really doing any damage, but you know, I'm feeling them out. You know, this is day one. Everyone's feeling them out.
We have an emergency.
See, I saved that guy by doing the fire blast, but that's not gonna work every time. So if someone's stuck, go for the flash bug. It's safer. Now some of you watching may notice,
Great.
you know, you have a lot of supplies, and that's right, I come correct. Parts broken. You see that in this fight? You go in. Now here's something I noticed immediately during this fight. You know, when his parts are broken, he's shook for a bit. You know, he's shook. You know, he doesn't have his full powers anymore. You know, you could just go in. This is when you go in. His parts get broken. You go in. He gets up. He's still not there. He's still not ready. Look at him. He got up, but he's not up yet. You know, he's just gonna run away after a bit.
Oh no! It looks like the Leshen's abilities have gotten even stronger.
Look, here's another example of this. Where'd he go? I don't know. Look, you see my cursor? It's going down there. I don't. But there's that other hunter in that camp, so follow that other hunter. You know, they probably know what they're doing. Look at that. Restocking on everything. Now you'll notice I'm just stuck here for a bit, but that's because I was doing something. you know, sometimes you gotta do other stuff. But then we back in. Look at that. Follow those green flies. I get a sneak attack here. Look at that. Full advantage of the sneak attacks. He doesn't know I'm here yet. Now here's another thing I noticed looking back. Use your temporal mantle as soon as you enter the fight, because when you do enough damage, you know you're gonna break his parts. He's gonna be easy when he's shook, so you're not gonna need temporal later. You're gonna need it soon. You're gonna need it sooner than later. So you know you're basically invincible when you have temporal. So use it early in each phase if you can. See that? Jagger's chasing the archer right now. He's leading. He's running away. Just like I said. Run away. Play your own game. Now I'm over here not capitalizing. But you know, when you're playing with people you don't know, you want to stay alive. You want to actually finish the mission. Shoot those guys. Get them out of here.
Oh no.
Like I said, a lot of health. See, he's doing his Now I later found out that this Rosemary Ann didn't dodge that because they wanted to find out if they can actually block that move, which they can. Which I don't recommend. You know, when you're trying to finish a mission, you don't just try stuff out like that. You'll notice I'm dodging way too much because I don't know the distance on the moves. Which, I mean, better safe than sorry. You know, typically, when he's walking around like this, that's when he's shook. You know, he's not gonna do his full strength moves. So you could probably be more aggressive than I am right now, but that's hindsight. Parts broken. Everyone goes in. Downloaded. Everyone here already knows that. 4 people have downloaded. 50% of of Ancient Leshen has been downloaded by 4 people. You can see when he's still not ready. When he's shook, just go in. You know, he doesn't have his birds, so you're not gonna be taking all that chip. He's not gonna be. He's just easy damage. So go in, just like they're doing. See, I see where he is on the map, but where's everyone else going? I take a guess. So, see, that wasn't... I should have waited to make sure where everyone was going, but... You know, notice I took defense, not attack, because I want to stay alive. We only got 1 feint left, I think. You don't want to be that guy. Besides, I'm already doing clean damage. Again, follow the flies. Not a lot of people know that. Just follow the flies.
Oh, you've been marked. The Jaguars are gonna make a beeline for you now, so watch out.
Now, I will say that this area, this final phase is a mess. You know, I wasn't doing a whole lot of damage before, but I do way less because there's a lot going on in this last phase. Okay, there's gonna be lots of Jaguars, lots of birds. This area is bad. It's hard to see. So, you know, if you're gonna focus on healing, that's not too bad in this area because people are gonna be dying. So you are helping the team. If you play a little more support here. Why'd I put down that mine? I don't know. You know, earlier I had thought that shooting that plant and poisoning him was a good idea, but I ended up poisoning everyone else, so... You know, pros and cons. Okay, we had another feint. You know, just take your time with this fight. You have a full 50 minutes. So, even if you're not doing that much damage, you're still gonna kill him if you have 4 people. Because that's 4 people. You got like an hour to kill this guy. You're gonna kill him. So, you don't take any risks you don't need to. I wouldn't take... Now, you might say, oh, you should get better. And you're right. But this is like the 3rd time I fought this guy. You see a lot of flinches too. That's Rosemary Ann hitting him with the slinger ammo whenever they get the chance. See there, shot that flash. Looked like it was getting out of hand for Rosemary Ann there, so helped him out. I don't know if I needed to dive. I'm not quite sure on the range of that move, but I dived anyways.
Uh-oh, you've been marked. The jackals are gonna make a beeline for you now, so watch out.
She says that, but that's not always true. There's no jaggers on me. I will say, if you are marked and the jaggers follow you, if you have the light bow gun, the mines are very good at killing all of them. I think you'll see a little bit later, a whole bunch of them die instantly. That's the first time I get caught with that move. I still wasn't sure at the time what I was looking for. I wasn't sure how that move worked. It's just roll around if you can when he's putting his hands on the ground. Just keep moving, you'll usually be safe. But this last area is chaotic, so... See, I'm letting everyone down right here. See, now he's got me a little bit shook. Thought I knew what I thought he was. He's only. I thought I was 100% downloaded, but I'm only 90% right now. So That's 10% he's getting me with. See there, you could use the flash bugs to reset. He doesn't have immunity to them, so if you need to reset this fight, you know, flash him 1 or 2 times, you know, go back to neutral. You know, he pinned me down 3 times. He got nothing for it. You know, now he's shook. You know, tables turn.
Careful there, partner.
Look at that. You know, he's getting his birds out. You know, fight is basically won at this point. I think everyone was fully downloaded him at this point, so you notice everything's going a lot smoother. You know, no mistakes being made. I basically got the spacing down for the spread ammo. It's done. Jaggers, these don't matter. They don't matter anymore. Easy damage. What's he doing? It doesn't matter. Just roll. It's done. Also, right here you can see I didn't know why I couldn't carve him. Well, you gotta put your weapon away. I haven't played this game in a while. You can see this. You gotta show this. This is how people celebrate. Look at that. So that guy has a Devil May Cry shout out. So do I. Look at that. Both posing.